All right. Commando update. So we need to figure out if doors or no doors, which is the way to go. Probably no doors because the ones I have are rusty. Start cleaning up the inside and a little bit of rust work to work on. The body split in there. It's a repair I did 12 years ago. As you can see, it worked out well. Let's see, all the wiring stripped out of it. Have to figure out how to mount the new gauges, organize the new gauges, then wire everything. We got wiring for it. Definitely have a bit of wiring to do. Only all of it, so that's good. Need to create a transmission tunnel, which might happen after I finalize the mounts. It is mostly red again. Spent some time today cleaning up all the black paint from a incident that happened. We'll call it an incident, right, Josh? Incident that happened due to alcohol. Oh, you know, 13, 14 years ago. Somewhere in there. New top is on it. It's best top, safari top. Fits pretty well. Install is pretty simple. Rear end is sectioned. Donor truck has been made useful. I was going to try and drive this around red with the blue back half, but the more stuff I find that needs repair, the more it looks like I might be repainting the whole entire Jeep. So, not looking forward to it. But, you know, if it's new, then it's new, right? And that's about it. That's, yeah. Let's see. Badges are pulled off of it. I'll take them to work tomorrow for sandblasting. Unfortunately, the hood goes all the way up and it catches on the top. So I have my hood prop installed currently. Yeah, all right, we're good there. So that the hood doesn't rest on the top, wear through it. We got both headlight rings. Of course, I had to get new fenders for it. The fenders I had were all junk. Rotten, like most of the Jeep, but you know, what are you gonna do? 91 4Runner radiator fits pretty nicely inside. Currently it's just vice clip cramp, vice grip in there. So it's pretty close. The end tanks have a mount that can come off, so I will remove those. Thankfully they're metal, so that I can make a new bracket to match where the Commando, the original Jeep radiator mounted. Of course, the engine has run. We're happy with how it runs. We've got intake and intercooler piping to work on. Initially, I will run it without an intercooler. I have all the piping to do a direct pipe straight to the intake, so we won't have to worry about running around without an intercooler. It'll just be really snappy, you know, a little extra power. Instead of 85 horsepower, we'll have 87. Yeah, that's good. Battery tray will mount there, but currently there's nothing in there. Just sit right there. Gotta make mounts to go up there. I gotta attach down here. I might need clearance that a little bit. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the heater core lines. Yeah, otherwise it's getting there. I've got fuel system all ordered for it. Got enough fuel line to do from the, boy, I hope I measured that right. We'll just assume I did and worry about it later. It's a problem for tomorrow, Dean. Got enough line to go from our return to the tank, which will be in the original location, all the way back here. And then, of course, enough line to go all the way back. I've got check valves, so I can put those in, so we don't have to worry about it bleeding off. I'm not sure how the rover pump is with fuel bleeding off, if it'll lose its prime or not, but we'll try to mitigate that with check valves. 91 4Runner master cylinder mounted. On the fence whether or not I'm going to do new hard lines for the clutch, but the master cylinder is in there. The hole that's right there is the original wiring harness hole, and it is the perfect size for the master cylinder to mount to. I did have to drill holes. They are not perfect, so it is cockeyed a little bit, but you know, who's to say it's not 45 degrees? Maybe it's 50. Who cares? This is not a show vehicle. I'm not putting a lot of effort into looks. That's the most important part, is that it just works. Got to finish with the clutch pedal, and get that welded back together, because I had to hack it apart to get it to go straight and get it to fit, because this is not a 91 4Runner, it's a 71 Jeepster Commando. Go figure. Brakes are a big question mark right now, because who needs them? They just slow you down. But yeah, living in Atlanta, we need brakes. Also on the fence of doing a spring lift, because my leaf springs are almost completely flat, which is great. You know, who doesn't need flat springs? I thought about just throwing an add a leaf in it, but I don't think that'll help with all the leaves being flat. Let's see. Again, wiring, alternators in there. Got to figure out a belt for the alternator. I'm curious how long it would run with just a battery though, because all it needs is 12 volts to keep the shutoff satisfied. So as long as it has power to the shutoff, it will run. And the plumbing for the coolant lines. So the 4Runner radiator has a oil cooler in it, which is great if I wanted to run power steering lines through there, or if I just decided to run off the oil cooler, or use it as an oil cooler instead of just running a regular oil cooler, like standalone cooler. So I'm not sure. I need to make motor mounts that aren't janky, but for now they're in there. And it holds the motor while it runs, so I guess they work. Maybe we'll just leave them, pretend like it's not a problem. Yeah. Of course, brake work. I put that master cylinder in this thing in 2009. It was brand new. That master cylinder probably has maybe like 200 miles on it. But yeah, good luck convincing anybody of that. Yeah, that's about it.